Hello, and welcome to Positively Ernest. I'm Gary Takesian, your guide as we explore the timeless wisdom of Dr. Ernest Holmes, founder of the Science of Mind. I like to think of our work in Science of Mind as a process of consciousness renovation, where we learn to let go of old limiting beliefs and replace them with updated ways of thinking that free us to create more fulfilling lives. Our topic this time is Youth is not limited to the young. In this episode, we delve into a common belief about our chronological age. Conventional wisdom would have us believe that as we grow older, we have to accept the fact that our zest for life and what we can accomplish is going to diminish over time, and there is not much we can do about it. It is this belief that Dr. Holmes addresses directly when he writes, "Youth is not entirely a time of life. It is a state of mind. Nobody grows old by living a number of years. People grow old by deserting their ideals." And I'd like to add to that, by deserting our hopes and dreams as well. Dr. Holmes also wrote, "Years may wrinkle the skin, but giving up enthusiasm wrinkles the soul." When Dr. Holmes talks about youth as a state of mind, conventional wisdom would likely call it wishful thinking, because it's not at all uncommon for us to feel our youthful hopes and dreams gradually slip away as the demands of adulthood encroach on our free time. Add to that our physical awareness as we age, and it's easy to accept the belief that our exuberance of youth has fallen by the wayside. And yet, from our Science of Mind teaching, we've learned that our thoughts and beliefs are not cast in concrete, that they can be analyzed and changed by thinking in new and more empowering ways. This offers us hope and the freedom to rekindle the flame of our younger selves. As we say in Science of Mind, the future is not predicated on the past. It is our old beliefs about youth that we can leave behind, as we embrace the idea of youth now as an achievable state of mind. So, how do we go about this in our daily lives? Well, let me share another quote from Dr. Holmes. He wrote, "We should rediscover the youth of spirit, that childlike joy which gave us the energy we had as children." It's the power in the excitement and energy of our youthful spirit that Dr. Holmes is highlighting here. We see throughout his teachings his emphasis that our depth of feeling is as important as the thought or belief that we wish to change. So, let me give you a few ideas on recapturing the excitement of your youth. I would recommend you begin by reflecting back on some of the hopes and dreams from your younger years, and pay attention to the feelings of joy and wonder that come up for you. It might help to consider what captured your imagination when you were young. What did you enjoy doing that could cause you to completely lose track of time? And of course, what really brought you joy? By spending some time looking at these hopes and dreams that you've left behind and noting the feelings of joy, excitement, and wonder, you begin to allow that flame to reignite. Even if those specific ideas aren't as viable today, you encourage the flame to grow by capturing the feelings of excitement. And then you can apply those youthful feelings to envision something new and inspiring that you want to experience now. If you're anything like me, life has turned out quite differently than I would have imagined. Back then, I had ideas and dreams that common sense told me were probably unrealistic, and I ended up leaving many of them alongside the road. And unfortunately, excitement often got left behind as well. It wasn't until discovering the teachings of Ernest Holmes and the Science of Mind much later in life, that I learned I could benefit by revisiting some of the left-behind hopes and dreams. Now, for me, the benefit didn't come from resurrecting the goal of achieving them, since many were now outdated and unattainable. No, the benefit came from the feelings associated with them. I began to feel that glow of enthusiasm. And now I know where to find those youthful feelings of joy, excitement, and wonder. I'd like to hear your thoughts about this. Do you have ideas and dreams that you've abandoned to your youth? Do you feel somewhat jaded by the job of being a responsible adult, perhaps cheated out of your youthful endeavors? Please share your thoughts with us below. Your comments may prove valuable for someone else on their own path of spiritual development. As this episode draws to a close, I'm reminded of a comment by John Lennon, who once said, "Life is what happens while you're busy making other plans." So if your other plans were interrupted by life and you have a longing for a youthful exuberance, I encourage you to spend some time rekindling your excitement by reflecting on what inspired you back in your youthful days. Remember, youth is a state of mind, and you can achieve it. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Positively Ernest from Vida Spiritual Learning Center. If you found this meaningful, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment, question, or suggestion below. And for more information, you can visit our website at vidaslc.org, where you can also make a tax-deductible contribution to support our free programming. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you can be notified of future programs. And thanks. We'll see you next time as we are Positively Ernest.